How is everybody doing? Welcome to the stream. Glad you guys are here. We are checking out the Elden Ring Convergence mod today, ladies and gentlemen. So, to just put all my cards on the table, this is actually my first modded Elden Ring experience ever. I've never played a Elden Ring mod before this. So, we're gonna jump in, try this one out. I've heard really good things about this. There's some people that would say this is the best Elden Ring mod ever made. So we're gonna be the judge of that. We're gonna try it and see what we think. I have to test it and make sure it worked. I did kind of look through the character creation and stuff. So there are like a ton of new classes, which I thought was really cool. But I didn't play like any of the games, so that's all still gonna be fresh for us. Mela, what's up? How are you? Elizar Ramundo, how you doing? Glad you're here. Yeah, so we're gonna have a good time in the Elden Ring Convergence mod today, and then today on the news break towards the end of the stream, we have a lot of interesting news to cover. Not a ton of topics, but a lot of Lords of the Fallen 2 stuff, some From Software drama with the whole investor group and Katakawa and all this crap that's going on behind the scenes for From Software. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about a lot of it. So stick around for the news break. We also got a what is it? We also got a IGN video about Beast of Reincarnation we're going to watch. It's like a 10-minute video. We're just going to go ahead and watch the whole thing, I think, today. And it is their like preview of it. I guess they've played it early. Beast of Reincarnation is one I've been kind of excited for and plan on playing on stream in August. So we'll see what the preview says about it. You know, learn more about the gameplay, hopefully. And you know, hopefully get even more hyped than what we are. Justin, what's up, dude? How are you? Yeah, how are you doing today? I saw what I posted on Discord. I think I saw it briefly. I was super busy today. I was at work. You know, I had like 25,000 steps by 3 o'clock today, and then I went to the gym straight from that and worked legs. So, I'm freaking tired. I even took a nap before stream started because I was so freaking tired. But I did see something you said. Was it about Neo 2? Didn't you beat something on Neo 2 or something like that? I didn't have time to respond to anything though. How old do you have to be to watch this? As old as your parents say you are or can be. It doesn't matter to me. However your parents allow you, that's up to them. But yeah. We're not gonna do anything crazy. I'm sure it'll be okay. Yeah, so that, and then today's Elden Ring Convergence mod, and then tomorrow we're gonna try out Curse Mark, which is a Souls-like roguelike mixture. It's like a top-down roguelike, sort of like Mega Bonk meets Dark Souls type of deal. I've heard a lot of good things about it as well. It seems like a lot of fun, so we're gonna give it a shot tomorrow on the stream. I didn't put it in the description or anything because I mean, it's been up for several days, so I figured maybe people wouldn't want or maybe there's not a lot of interest in it. But we are giving away still today. The giveaway will take place. We are giving away a free code for Android and iOS for Blasphemous 2 Mobile. We're doing that today. Right now, there's only one entry. So if nobody enters between now and then, that person will just win. But the instructions on how to win are on the post tab of my my YouTube channel, if you're interested in that. Your parents don't care? All right, well, then jump in and enjoy it. Have fun watching the stream then. So with all that said, let's go to work over here, boys. We got things to do. An Elden Ring to try. I'm going to be brutally critical of this mod. I'm probably not, but I am going to be honest about it. We're going to give our honest opinions on everything, as I like to do. If you've watched my streams before, you know what the deal is. All right. So we're going to start a brand new game. Let me know if the game audio is good. If it needs to go up or down. Cranmo, what's up, dude? How you doing? I'm rubbing my belly watching the stream. Believe it or not, I have had people comment worse things that they're rubbing while watching my stream, so I'm not concerned. Thanks, glad you're here. It's so good. Do you like it? Have you played the Convergence mod? This is the real choice right here. This is the real choice. Who do I want to play? All right, so we got Marksman, probably not him. Berserker. Spider, what's up, dude? How are you? So Berserker's vigor. Oh, a lot of strength. That might have to be my bro. I might have to run Berserker. Dreadnought. Okay, that one. Okay, I see where you're coming from. Looks like same type of thing, just a little bit more endurance, I guess, and more health. You get a big hammer when you start out, though. Sellsword. Okay, so there's your dex build. Rogue. Archery. Associated watching the sixth guy playing Convergence these days. Have you seen a lot of people playing it these days? What's that? Let me see it. Oh my god. Why do you hate me? Look at... My wife made muffins tonight. Look at this. Do you see? It looks bigger on screen.
Hold it next to your face.
Do you see how small this is? God dang it.
Well, you're not supposed to have dairy. So.
But I want to have dairy, though. Alright, well, thank you. That'll be a great bite.
I need your plate.
Hold on, let me stretch my forearm so I can lift it. God, it's so heavy. There you go. Thank you. Yes, I've played every update for years. I love it so much. I'm playing Starcaller. Let's see who's... I guess I haven't found Starcaller yet. I'm gonna devour all the Convergence content and no one will question me. Hey, I ain't questioning. You would still eat that? Oh, I'm gonna eat it. But I'm gonna complain about it as well. Oh, there's the Starcaller. Whoa, that's a lot of intelligence. So that's like a mage build. But it's got like some... Oh, it looks like Grim Reaper's vibes. Underworld Mage. See, I feel like spell builds in this mod are probably gonna be goated and like a ton of fun to play. But I just, I don't typically like running magic though. But I bet there's like a ton of new interesting spells and whatnot. Volcanist. Stormcaller. This muffin not gonna fill my tummy, but it's yummy. It is gonna be yummy. These muffins she makes are the best muffins you'll ever experience in your life. Amara Koda, what's up? Really good weapons as well. Stormcaller. So if we run a strength build or a dex build, is it going to be just as interesting as running magic? Or is it like gonna be more boring running strength versus magic? You know what I mean? Like, we want the best experience possible here. Even though I don't typically run magic builds. Nox Oracle. Necromancer. Interesting. The Frenzy build is OP. Would that... Oh, no, not the Volcanist. A Frost Witch. Hybrid builds are more flashy. The Heretic. Aberrant Heretic. This is a hard choice. There's so many of them. We're still not back to the beginning. Flame Prophet. And they have cool names too. You don't know you like magic? Fundamentalist. Oh, this is just pure faith bonk, it looks like. Albeezy, what's up? How are you? Bestial Devout. Interesting. Interesting. Oh my god. You have three muffins over there just to taunt me? 5 muffins? Oh, this is a beast build. Oh, this guy's got the claws. Okay, yeah, this guy's got the claws. Dragon Occultist. That dude looks sick. Another faith build. Bestial is also late game. All builds are OP and interesting, but some pop out in mid and late game, so don't play like Necromancer for the first time. Okay, we'll avoid Necromancer then. You don't play Caster at all in base game, but in Convergence, there's so many cool things. See, that's how I feel. I feel like, even though I don't typically play Caster, it's just judging by the aesthetic of the game, I feel like the spell classes are just going to be so interesting and fun. Frenzied Zealot. Oh, that was the one that you guys said was OP, right? So I'm thinking of starting a playthrough of this mod. What's up, Iron Keep? Thanks for dropping in on the stream. Yeah, this is my first time trying. I've never played this before. Never played an Elden Ring mod in my life. This is my first Elden Ring mod. Do Dragon? You think I should do Dragon? Blood. Servant of Rot. We're going to spend all stream choosing a class. There's too many options. Mystic. Perfumer. That's the dude who attacks you in malls and stuff. Prisoner. All right, we've finally made it back to the beginning. Oh no, we have not. Nope, no. Prisoner. Retainer. That's like that's John Dark Souls there. Vanguard. Just like a balanced build, it seems like a quality build. Marksman. Okay, now we're back at the beginning. Now we're back. I think Gino used the Zealot. That's the freaking Frenzy build, wasn't it? I played an older version with a few friends role-playing D&D classes. It was fun. That does sound fun. Dreadnought, Stormcaller, Volcanist, Frenzy, Stormcaller, Vanguard are all really good. Ooh, okay. See, that Dreadnought looks sick. Like, that's the dude that I would usually pick as if I was just looking at the game for the first time. Volcanist, Frenzy, Stormcaller, Vanguard. Let's look at some of the... Okay, so you said Stormcaller. That does look pretty friggin' sick. I mean, I like looking like a Grim Reaper. Do Dragon or Frenzy? Let's look at Dragon, dude. Where's he at? Dragon Cultist. It's a full-on faith build, isn't it? It says Stone Monster Chest, souls above your head. It does! I forgot to change it. That's what we were playing last stream. Let me change that real fast. Thanks for pointing that out. I forgot to change it. Let's see. Elden Ring Convergence. Mod. First timer. There we go. Fixed. Yeah, these classes look insane, bro. Dreadnought is sick. That's the Solaire build. Dragon Cultist isn't new. I don't know much about that. Maybe something you wouldn't play otherwise. Yeah, let's do Dragon Cultist, because this is not a build or a class that I would usually pick. I think we'll be able to utilize some spells and some kind of interesting things that they've probably got in the mod. But it's also, I think it has some similarities to what I would normally play. So let's go Dragon Occultist. We're going to be a dude because it's a sausage party around here. Females can just go on. Okay, we need a good name. I need name suggestions. Give me a goated name while I eat my muffin. My super small, tiny muffin. Oh, it's so freaking good though, bro. God dang it. I can build this W all game. Weapon looks like the Royal Greatsword. That might be it. Or maybe it's a new weapon that just looks similar to it. Let's see, what's a good Dragon Cultist name? Burp Cheeks? Burp Cheeks? Matt the Zap? Let's see. Guy with lightning. Those are all... How about we maybe we can finagle some of those together. How about Zap? Cheeks. McGee. I don't know if there's ever been a better name in the history of Elden Ring, ladies and gentlemen. That might be the best name to ever be created. The Muffin Man? That would have been pretty good. That'd probably been good. But I don't want to retype another one. We got to get into this. Finally, a muffin worth me, worth a man of my stature. Thank you.
Did you eat the little one?
Yeah, I did. It was so good.
Yeah, I know.
Muffin Man? Yeah, I should have named him Muffin Man. All right, hold on. I gotta pay attention to what's going on here.
The great Elden Ring
Was shattered.
Yeah,
I remember.
in our home, across the fog, the lands between.
Okay, short but sweet. Oh wait, nope, there's more.
Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish.
Bro, you got clapped by Black Knife assassins? You are cheeks at this game.
Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring.
Oh, it's just the normal intro. Oh, okay. I thought they were gonna. I thought that they would put something new in here. Oh, where the f are we? Look at how cool we look. Yeah, I know what to do. So we got, okay. Lightning slash, gravelstone seal. All right, okay. Lightning channel, electrify armament, honed bolt, lightning spear, electro charge. Let's go. You're gonna make me tear up again. We have returned to peak. True that. Where lost knowledge lies a wealth of information regarding many of the changes in the lands between and the realm of shadows. Once you touch the golden barrier and depart the sanctuary, you may return here any time from the lectern on the second floor of the round table. Tanner Locke, thanks for the super chat. Live, just wanted to spread some love, man. Hope you're having a good day. Hey, I appreciate that, dude. Thanks for dropping it on the stream. Glad you're here. Memory can be fleeting, but the knowledge contained here will persist throughout your journey should you ever wish to revisit. Spell runes are unique class-oriented consumables that can be used to obtain spells respective to the class of the spell rune. Upon using a spell rune, it will award you with a collection of spells relative in strength to the tier of the spell rune used. Oh, okay. That's interesting. So they've kind of restructured magic in a way. Spell runes come in 6 ascending tiers: faint, shimmering, glowing, shining, radiant, and shadow. It's interesting that shadow is the biggest one. Shadow runes can only be obtained in the realm of shadows. You can find faint runes and the locations of spell runes using the patch notes found near the starting location for each respective class. If desired, spell runes also fetch a hefty sum of runes when sold, but the spells will be lost forever. I guess I probably don't want to sell them then. I was right in the base game. Kind of sucks. I hope the modded version is dope. We'll find out. Totally new to Convergence. Yes, this is my first time playing any Elden Ring mod. I've never played an Elden Ring mod before, so we're trying this out for the first time. All armor provides passive bonuses while worn, such as stat and damage increases. Certain armors will provide additional abilities that can be activated in various ways or using consumables while armor is equipped. These armor abilities always come with preconditions that will have to be met in advance. If not met, the armor abilities will not function. These preconditions and ability details can be found in the extended item descriptions of the armor pieces. Armor abilities are not compatible with spells that enhance your abilities. If you have any spell enchantments active and attempt to activate an armor ability, all spell enchantments will be removed. If you have any armor abilities active and attempt to cast a spell enchantment, all armor abilities will be removed. So they've given armor more utility. That is interesting. Kind of a goated move there. I like that. It's more than just stats, you know. There's actually a reason to wear it instead of run around naked instead. I like that. I like that. How does progress work in the mod? I tried it with my friend, but I'm confused. I'm not sure. It's my first time trying it. These types of mods make me love the modding community. Dude, modders are amazing. Even though I've never played modded Elden Ring or modded anything really, I love modders. These guys are rock stars. In order to break the seals bearing access to the specimen storehouse and the Garden of Deep Purple, you must first defeat Star Scourge Radon at Redmane Castle and Mohg, Lord of Blood, within Mohgwyn Palace. Only once both demigods are defeated will Miquella's great rune shatter upon nearing a barrier. Crumbling Farum Azul is no longer assessed after igniting the Forge of the Giants in Mountaintops. Instead, you must gain entry either through the use of an imbued sword key at the Four Belfries Waygate, Crumbling Lands, in Liurnia, or use the ancient spark found at the Sanctum Undercroft beneath the Bestial Sanctum in Dragonborough. The Moonlight Altar and Estelle, natural born of the Void, are no longer accessed through the Grand Cloister in the land of Lake France. Has been removed. You can gain entry. You must rest in a stone coffin, one located at the edge of the nameless eternal city in Deeproot Depths, or the other within the depths of Salia Crystal Tunnel, access through Salia, Town of Sorcery in Caelid. So there's just I kind of class path notes describe where to find armor sets and class spell runes when available. Weapons note describe where to locate weapons and spell catalysts best suited for your class. These notes can be read in the notes tab of your... Okay, so there's notes I can find that'll tell me where stuff is. Keystones of the Forge are relics callously guarded by powerful foes across the lands between, found in possession of shard bearers, legendary foes and demigods alike. 5 separate keystones are required to access the Forge of the Giants, and without them it is impossible to claim the Elden Throne. So we need to find these keystones. There are various ways of obtaining the first 3 keystones, but the remaining 2 can only be found in Laedale Castle and Crumbling Farum Azula. If you find yourself in need, Selwyn the Owl can be found within the Sanctuary of Lost Knowledge and has been known to act as a guide for those that seek keystones of the Forge. Dang. There's a lot of these. Remnant crafting. You can acquire talismans and flasks of wondrous physique crystals, tiers from crafting remnants by interacting with the remnant crafting menu at any site of grace. These remnants come in various types and can be found all across the lands between, often in the possession of powerful foes. So tier crafting remnants tend to be found near the base of minor Erd trees, while talisman remnants can be found nearly everywhere. Rare crafting remnants called relic remnants can be used for crafting powerful talismans and are only obtained after defeating powerful foes that guard keystones of the Forge. Holy crap. That's a lot. That's a lot. Okay. Okay, we got our physic there. Memory of Grace. Erdtree Waygates. Starting unlocks. Boss markers. Is it worth reading all of these, or should I just go out into the world? Like, is it, somewhat self-explanatory as I explore? Convergence Discord. Convergence. Oh, so this is like links to their YouTube or whatever, or what? Golden extract. Bow damage logic. Okay, just go out. Yeah, I don't want to. Look at how many there are. We would spend the whole stream just running through these halls, reading stuff. F that. Only the starting ones was needed. Okay. Then here we go. Horseback riding. Summon special steed dies. You can reset. Okay, I already know all that. And then you can be equipped 6 items. Okay. Yeah, okay, I got you. Gravelstone steel. Don't we already have that? Now we have 2 of them. Path of the Dragon Cultist. Are we gonna be hit here? Weapons for the Dragon Cultist. Faint Rune of Lightning. Muffin Knight. Let's go. Muffin Knight attack. All right. Okay. Hold up. So we need to see what. Let's see what our notes that we just picked up say. Did we pass them? Sorceries, tools. There they are. Use faith and lightning damage. Falling locations have been dragon cultist spell runes. Shimmering room. For your build and its progress. Okay, so I do need to pay attention to these. So these are notable armor sets for the cultists are found on the invisible scarab in Lindell. Draconic tree cell on Farm Azula. Drops from Death Knight Lenny at Deep Root Depths. Given by the Dragon Communion Priestess through her quest. Blah, blah, blah. Blade of the Prince. Altus Plateau near Rampart Side Path. The Fourth Church of America. Lindell. Found after defeating Sierra. Found after defeating Draconic Tree. Okay, so you can get a lot. Ooh, the Dragon Great Claw. I feel like we need to grab that one. Purchase after defeating Plastisax. Okay. Well, we kind of have a heading. Most of your spells are late game. Okay. Let's figure out where the F we need to go real fast. Hold up. See if I can mess with our settings a little bit to make it run just a little bit smoother. Probably put it on medium. That might help a little. And turn that off. We don't need to worry about that. There, boom. Chip and Kells, what's up? How are you? On-screen chat is broke. Oh yeah. Hold on, I'll fix it. Thought I missed you? No, we're good. We're still running. We're still working it. We are still running it. Okay, yeah, we're all set. Let's climb down the ladder and go figure out what the F we're supposed to do, or what we need to do first. This is a completely different starting location. Perhaps we just take on this first little starting camp right here. Lightning channel. Okay. Why did it not work? Finally. Bro, leave me alone. I know what the F I'm doing. At least I say that as I run in using the most rookie move. Oh god, the dogs. I'm just gonna kill him through this wall. Oh, there he is. Oh, lightning spear is a good spell. Oh god. Oh yeah, baby. And those are freaking fun. Let's hit up lightning spear just because I like it. You slut, come here. Herba. Herba. We'll just rape this camp real fast and grab all the things. Oh dang. That was effing strong. Kill the main boss of the region like Godfrey, and then you'll get a map that will give you all the info you need of the region. Okay. So we need to head towards the first main boss. God dang it. That's annoying. How fitting that our first death were to two freaking rats. That's how you know you're playing Elden Ring. Oh dang it, it didn't friggin'... I just need to go get my souls back real fast. There's two dogs down here though. I gotta be careful. I can't just run in there too fast. As these puppies will destroy you if you let them. Where's the other dog? I know there's another dog around here. Getting all the weapons and spells for the class. Oh, is that how you usually do it? Oh, you... Sit down, puppy. Go south of Limgrave, first boss, please. Okay, we'll head there as soon as we grab this crap. I just want to see what's in here. Let me out of the door. Each class has their own path. Yeah, I learned that from... I read those notes, apparently, and I have the 2 notes for the lightning weapons and the lightning spells and stuff. Alright, there's probably a dragon that drops over there, I'm guessing. You said go south first. So down here. Head that way, I guess. Do I have the whistle already? Yeah, here it is. Weeping Peninsula. Okay, let's go down there. Go figure out what the F's going on. Ooh. That seems like is that a new weapon? I don't think I've ever seen this weapon before. Cool. Not that I have the stats to use it right now, but... Get our heals back real fast. We don't have enough to level right now. Alright, this Grace, yeah, so the Grace is pointing us down here as well. Yeah, I know about that. Okay. Not gonna effing play around with that. We're going down here. Did I just auto loot that flower by riding over it? Grab this Grace over here. What's the Convergence mod? It's basically a full Elden Ring overhaul. New bosses, new classes, new weapons, new spells, new armor, new just about everything. Okay, so let's head to the castle over here. You can use Ash War to grant your armament new skills at the site of grace. An armament can only have one skill, any skill. You can alter an armament's attack affinity, boost attributes, scaling, and more. An armament's type determines what affinity it can have. Some special armaments, like those with unique skills, cannot be granted new affinities. Got you. Almighty Shot? F that. We don't need that. I should put a mod menu on Elden Ring. Bro, From Software just needs to pick up these devs and sell this as an official expansion. It's so in-depth and well put together. Why would they not? For PlayStation and Xbox? Transmog. Consume all runes. That is a freaking nice quality of life fix right there. That is nice. Applied dyes. Remnant crafting. Interesting. Okay. I don't want to see something. Does the freaking night cavalry still spawn at nighttime? I hear something. Yep.
I am all set.
We'll talk to him in a minute. Oh, sweet. Just a ton of upgrade material. Hey, slut. Let's see how much health this dude has. Okay, I dodged that. What are you talking about? Okay, he does not like spells. Now leave me alone for a second. God dang it. No, this one cannot hit him. Yep. We don't have a lot of tracking on that lightning spell, but it's fun to use. I hate fighting this guy early to mid game, or just early game, just because he does quite a bit of damage starting out. Let's see what other. We need to test out our other spells while we're doing this. Horned bolt. Let's do it. Oh, Black Flag remake leak is seen as false, but seeing a leak of Edward Kenny with flaming weapons, honestly, that would make me so sad. I don't know much about it. I've never played the game, so I just wanted to see what. Hold on, I gotta see what this spell does. Okay, that didn't do much. Let's see what this one does. Because I never play caster builds, I don't really know much about them either. A lightning spear is our best one. Hey, we got him. You whore. Hey. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Ah, we missed it. Stop riding sideways. Hey, come back here. Oh my God, why did I do that? We're about to die again. We can get him to fall off his dang horse. Hey, we got the jump attack. God dang it. It's alright, we're not gonna rage too hard just yet. Why can I not get my cursor back? Why? Let me use my cursor. Oh well, we'll count to death later. Nightcow is the most annoying boss in the whole game. He's definitely one of them. Like, I love the tree sentinel fight, but I hate the night cavalry fight. It's just not fun in my opinion. How? How did that miss? How? God dang it. I was stuck a little too close. Now it's getting choppy on me. Stay still for like 2 seconds, bro. I keep forgetting about that attack. I swear I feel like I'm hitting that timing just right. Of course. I forget about that freaking follow-up every time. Right towards me. There we go. Can we just chill for a second? You slut, bro. Just stay still. Oh, come on. We can knock him off his little horsey. That'd be nice. Just chase him around here. Hey! He's chilling. He was chilling right there. How did I not hit him? Ooh! Oh God. Stay still. I got one more lightning bolt right on him. Beautiful. I'm trying to stay to his right side. Because most of his attacks are on his left. We almost got him off the horse. Get him! Suck me! Oh no! Oh, I was trying to just go for it all at the end. All that work wasted because I got too greedy at the very end, bro. That's some crazy work. That's some crazy work, bro. Hiya! Bleed, frost, or poison would have done it. Did it? Probably. It's alright, we got it this time. We just gotta stay to his right side mostly. Oh, it's great. It's nice that you can auto pickup. We're not gonna do it playing like that. Oh, we could have used our physic too. Come here, baby. Stay to the right. Just stay to the right. Stay on the right side. I freaking hate that, bro. When he's right in front of you and they don't give you the hit, that should be an auto hit, bro. Oh, I don't know why I didn't roll there. It's a good thing he missed. It did it again. Mother fricker, bro. Oh, God. Stay on the right. Stay on the right. Turn around a little bit, bro. No way. There's no actual way that happened. Okay, this dude's about to get me upset. How did he do that? Horses can't even turn that way. Okay. Wait for him to come at us. Don't get... Suck it! Suck it! Alright, we're good. I feel better now. All that for the freaking Knight Rider flail. What's up, Kaneo? All right, we can actually level a little now. Let's see, we have plenty of faith here. Hold on, I need to look at the sword here. What is the scale? It scales mostly off of faith, strength, and dex. Should we go strength faith or dex faith? What do you guys think? What should we start moving towards? We can start by pumping vigor. Get as much health as possible. But still, leave me your opinions. What do you think we should do? Strength faith or dex faith? Get the turtle shield on that tower. Talking about over here. Health first. Yeah, we'll do health first, but we still gotta move towards somewhere. Easy Goat, what's up, bro? How are you? Some impressive drip. Thank you, thank you. Oh, you meant in the game. Oh, okay, I thought you liked my black shirt. You think strength? I'm partial to go to strength. I'll tell you that right now. That's my favorite. The fashion choices. Oh, okay, I got you. Well, thanks for clearing that up. I almost felt complimented. Strength, faith, big bonk build. All right, say no more. That's just what we have to do now. I didn't pick it, all right? Chat picked it. You can't blame me. I just approved of it. Just a flash charge real fast. Oh, this is different. This is not the same. Warrior of God. Yeah, that's what we should have named. We should have named our character Warrior of God. Well, look at you. Oh, they can poise through that. See, I'm used to strength builds where little enemies like that can't poise through anything. Because I'm freaking smashing them with a 2-ton hammer from the god himself. You can't watch, so you'll listen in? Why can't you watch? Are you at work or something? Right side, there's an interesting boss. You can't beat the guy on the right side. It's too much for you. Where's he at? This guy? Oh, you don't get no... We don't get no, friggin' backstab? What an idiot, bro. Don't try to do that. Loser! Oh yeah, you don't want to spoil it? Yeah, that makes sense. I respect it, I respect it. Keep going further. Down there, there's a teleporter. Okay. Just get ganked by my freaking stun lock, dude. And they changed everything. This area is completely different. Ow, why? Oh, you can get hurt by the fire now. You're not ready for the real deal? Let's find out. I've been told that before. And every time someone says that, they're correct. Toxic streamer, why? Oh, okay, I get you. Oh God! Suck it. Oh, okay, I get it. I don't need to know about those stupid flowers that I'm never gonna use. I don't like that you can now get hurt by fire. Ah, I want the item though. I did not do that. And you wasn't listening, you're lying? It sounds like you. Not listening and lying. Perfect representation. Surprised I didn't put an enemy in there. Oh, the weapon bounce. We love the weapon bounce. How about you shut up, dude? Ow. No, you're not gonna do that in my house. I almost got too greedy there. Oh, I almost got smacked big time. You're getting hurt by these mere flames. Just wait for his frenzy, buddy. I'm good. Watch me. I'm excited for this frenzy, dude. Where's he at? I can't wait to get there. I don't feel like my life will feel complete until I am there. Dude's just chilling over there in the corner, walking into the wall. I like it. Was Orphan of Cost about to pop out? Thank you. Oh! Oh, there. Ah! Chill there for a second, dude. I'll be back in a minute. Get ready to spread your cheeks when I return. Why is our... Oh my god, it's one of these dudes. Holy crap. Oh, okay, he's got friends. Ow. Oh. God, I was trying to unlock. That death shouldn't even really count, honestly. If we're being honest, that death probably shouldn't even count. But I'll count it for now. But it'll probably come off after the league office reviews it the day after. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let's see if they increase the aggro range for enemies or not. That ain't the way. The whole world's about to be after me. I'll grab that real fast. Alright, there's quite a few. Yeah, there are quite a few of them coming. That sounded kind of dirty, didn't it? Let some of them fall off real fast. Yeah, go back to where you came from. I got work to do on this giant dude. Let's kill some of these dudes in this house real fast. Because in case I need to run in here. And this house over here had a dude that annoyed me. So we're gonna kill him. Oh, there's more up here. Not dirty at all. Oh, the freaking eye. Show them the power of your clenched Elden Ring. GG to you, buddy. You have arrived. Have I? Here we go. Rush him. Oh. Okay. I thought that was the boss. What the F? Oh. Huh. Can I leave? I didn't want to leave. I was just kidding. I want to fight him. Let's do it. Let's do it. Is this Mesmer? Oh, that's not too bad. Oh, he's easy work. Okay. Oh! 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 Okay. So don't be there when that happens. This mod has been a blast to play through. True sleep build is the only way to go. Is it really? Wait, what the? Yeah, this is Cinder, but he went mad. Best mod. I haven't played vanilla since 2.0 came out. Oh, really? You've just been playing Convergence ever since? Alright, this dude's about to get his cheeks clapped. Okay, that was an easy dodge. What else you got? What other attacks do you have? Oh, don't... Okay, we need to not be close to that. Not be close to that. Woo! Oh, that's a fast attack. Pretty decently speedy. See how he likes one of these. Okay, he rolls. There's a third follow-up to it. All right. This is perfect. I've dreamt about this my entire life. I'm enjoying it a lot. How about you suck on mine? That's what she said. I mean, he said it, I think. All right. Oh, this is easy work. Suck on my spear. Yeah, get lightning speared, whore. Roll. Get lightning speared again. Oh, okay, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I dodged it though. Okay, I can't. Never mind. Watch it. Yeah, son. Yeah. I knew that was coming, and I dodged it expertly. I'm like an expert at this. Suck on my spear. Okay, you can't. Never mind, you don't like it. Now suck on it. Yeah, boy. Oh god, this dude's about to get... Oh god, okay. Okay, I couldn't do it. Got another lightning spear for you. Can I get behind him? If I get around behind him, will he still hit me with that attack? That's what I was trying to do, but I think I rolled out from behind him back into the front again. I don't know. We'll find out. Yeah, he's basically Midra, but with a bigger sword and more mobility. Hey, see you, Tyrant King. Thanks for checking in, bud. Tune in just as you teleported. Where is this? This is... I mean, we're down at the Weeping Peninsula, the castle, friggin', what's the name of the castle down here? Morn. Oh, the F. Castle Morn. We're in Castle Morn, but it's not Castle Morn. It's something completely different. Yeah, the music is great. Is this DLC music? I still haven't... no. This is... That was all new music, as far as I know. You should make your weapon spicy. Yeah, I need to use the weapon art and turn it into some spiciness. Here we go again. Okay. You got another thing coming if you think some friggin' gymnastics is gonna be able to beat me, buddy. I don't know how I didn't get hit by that kick, but I'm glad I didn't. Ooh. Give him my lightning. Oh man, I waited too long. Why'd I do that? You're lucky I can't backstab you, bro. God dang it! I knew he was gonna do that. I should grab these real fast while I'm working on it. It'd be nice if I did more damage. What's my physics set up as? I don't... That was weird, because, like, I guess I need to check. I need to set up my physics, because I thought I had the bubble on, but I don't have the bubble. No bubble. originally played the 2.0 release, thought those changes were insane. To see what they've done in 2.0 is out of the park. Yeah, I am so far. Obviously, this is my first time trying it. We're like an hour-ish into this, but so far I am beyond impressed. This feels like Elden Ring, but just more Elden Ring, like bigger, better Elden Ring. I'm blown away right now. This is insane. And the starting class, like the amount of classes I could pick from are crazy. And what's interesting about the Convergence mod is that the starting classes actually matter a little bit because you get decent starting equipment and are kind of set further into the build than you are in the base game. So it makes the starting classes actually mean something, and I like that. I do enjoy picking a class and then having that actually help me towards a specific build instead of just picking a class and then you can do whatever afterwards, which you still can in the mod, but it's just you have a further head start in a certain direction, and I think that's how it should be. Yeah, it did. He's very Soul Cinder like in his flipping rollage. Oh, okay, minor Erd trees. Okay. Hopefully this dude doesn't have a second phase. Alright. How many are there? Oh, that's probably, yeah, that's a decent amount. I should worry about picking that up. God dang it. I finally remembered the third attack. Haha. Couldn't roll. Oh, I did not think he could reach me. Oh, he stayed still. Alright, he's doing a new thing. He's doing a new thing. No! I got madness frozen. That was new. Okay, the music is sick, but god dang, okay, he goes a little crazy after a minute. He does. Starting classes choice makes your beginning hours so different. Exactly, yeah, and I really like that. I enjoy that. Something about Elden Ring I've always kind of not liked, and really all the Soulsborne games, is just that the class choice never really mattered much, and I feel like that is, I know why they do it, because they want you to be able to like have complete freedom over your build, but still, if you're gonna have starting classes, they should help you in some way. So it just doesn't make sense to me to not do that. Like, then why not, you know, just not put them in there then. Yeah, his attack pattern got pretty crazy there. That's not his final form? Yeah, it is. Don't lie. If I'd never played Elden Ring before and someone would make me play Convergence, apart from spells that become busted after a certain point, I'd classify this as a legit From Software game. I can see why. It's freaking crazy. He goes Super Saiyan 3. Mod must be glitching. I demand a refund. Thinking Frenzy 3 Finger 3 phase. It sounds like he has some kind of third phase. I think. Hold on. There we go. Alright, let's do it again. We're getting, I mean, we got a little better. We finally got him to second phase, so that's a start. That's a start, right? So this might be a boss we have to come back to after we level up a little bit, because our damage is just absolute trash right now. I feel like I'm doing a friggin' RL1 run right now. Oh, where's my music? I want the music. There's a mod glitch or something. My music's gone. I need the music to fuel me. See how much worse I perform? Oh my god, how did he reach that far? That attack always gets me. Like I see it, but it comes faster than I'm expecting it to come. Oh, that was weird. He canceled out of it. Well, that sucks. Oh, stay still. I'm gonna just do 2 hits to stay safe. Oh, come here, whore. Hey, we got him. I don't know what's in the physics, but we got him to second phase on such low health. Oh, that was a new attack. Oh, look at him go. That's quite a bit. That's quite a few attacks. That was quite a few. Mod feels more like the difficulty increases by 1.5. Not terrible, but noticeable. This is definitely harder, like, right out of the gate than what base Elden Ring is, you know what I mean? Because, like, Misbegotten is not as hard as this dude is, and this dude's in the same area. So Yeah. I don't know, it's kind of addicting. I'm enjoying fighting him, but I know we're like way under leveled. And I want to explore more of the mod, or else I'd probably just stay here and grind him. That also sounds pretty dirty, doesn't it? And I'm just on a roll right now. Why? Why can I not dodge anything? Okay, that was a frame rate. No, that was all the frames. Or actually none of them. Oh, don't do that. Oh, that attack is undodgeable, I swear. It's a scripted hit. No, no, no. That's not a thing that happens. Oh, you missed me. Suck it. Okay. I see you. I see you. All right, let's go explore some more. We can come back to him. You know, he's not going anywhere. Two more bosses. We lost all the runes though. Okay, yeah. So go left. Okay, let's go left now. Oh, what a combo. Oh, our frame rate's starting to dip pretty bad right now. All right, I got a little too I got a little too anxious right there. I should have knocked that dude out of the air and killed him first before we dealt with this other guy. Yeah, that was my fault. That was my fault. Depraved Chasm, he'll always be there for you. We don't mention the Depraved Chasm, okay? That's an insta ban if you say Depraved Chasm on one of my streams. He's right behind you right now. Oh my god, dude. I feel like that's pretty good. Hold on, let me check. I just want to check something real fast. See what we're sitting at right now. Little Joe Red, what's up, dude? How are you? We don't say depraved chasm on these streams. This is a safe place. Okay? Depraved chasm is not talked about here. In fact, we don't even say that word. It's a bad word. You get a spanking for that. Chilling like a villain, good to hear it. We're checking out some Elden Ring Convergence mods. So far, it's better than I could have dreamed. Are you buying GTA 6? No, I don't give an F about GTA. Not my cup of tea at all. In the slightest. Not my cup of tea. It's doing a challenge run of Demon Souls remake on Pure Black World Tendency. No, I'm not. We're done. We ended that. It's over. Oh, why is it getting so choppy? Why are we chopping up right now? Oh yeah, I get some. Can you still play multiplayer with these mods? I think so. Yeah, you can, because you still have all the fingers and stuff to do it in game, so yeah, still multiplayable. Oh my god, why? Why is it like this? You're a Souls fanboy? Well, you're in good company then. Pure Black hates our super masochist mode for Demon Souls, an area redacted by stream has been proven more difficult than. Alright, we'll let you. Yeah, you don't get busy. That's the way you do it. You gotta redact what should be redacted. It's like the Epstein files. Oh, wrong one. Oh, he jumped over it. That's insane. Why is our frame rate going crazy, bro? We are dipping dots right now. Hold up. Let me do this. Let's rest here. Let's try closing it. Let's try closing it and then reopening it. And see if maybe that fixes it. Because it's getting pretty dang choppy right there. Pretty dang choppy. Hold up. All right here. Are you playing the Duskbloods when it comes out? Yes, absolutely, 1000%. If it ever comes out, I'm playing the Duskbloods. And I don't care what the haters have to say about it. I'm a Miyazaki fan through and through. And we're definitely playing the Duskbloods. There's not a chance that we're not. All right, we're back. See if it gets any smoother. See, what if we, I don't want to, but what if we put it down on low? If we put it on low. Is that gonna help us out at all? Do you have a Switch 2? I do. I have the Switch 2 ready to go. Very excited for the Dust Bloods? Me too. I don't understand why so many people hate on it. It's gonna be peak. Just let the man cook. And I since then played it, and they were right. I've played just a little bit of Ender Lilies. I wasn't super impressed, but I didn't get super far into it either. 1000% playing Booty Bloods. I can't wait for it. And I've been hyped since last year. Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. You can't look Miyazaki at his. You can't look at Miyazaki, see his body of work, realize that he's been cooking this game longer than any other game he's ever developed, and then think to yourself that this game is going to be anything other than absolute peak. So I think the haters are going to be proved wrong yet again. The Dustblood's going to end up being amazing, and I'm going to drink in every last drop of it. How expensive all the other consoles are. Now that's true. At first I was like, man, this is pretty expensive for a console that is oh my god, I freaking hate this enemy's delay attacks. When I first bought the Switch 2, I was like, god dang, this is pretty expensive for like a you know, a console that is not like, you know, top tier, super, you know, like really good graphics and like a lot of power in the console and all that. But now seeing all the price hikes and everything going up, PC components going up, PlayStation Pro and base console have had price hikes. Xbox just got some more price hikes on their consoles. Now the Switch 2 has become a pretty dang good value. I'm not gonna lie. Haters are probably scared of new game types like Extraction. Yeah, they'll come. I think once the game comes out and people start to see it, it's gonna change a lot of people's minds. Go hate on it for no reason. I know it's gonna be peak. Our Lord and Savior Miyazaki never fails us. Switch 2 is actually pretty awesome. Yeah, the Switch 2 is actually. I played some games on. It's not bad. I have the Pro controller too, ready to go for when the game comes out. It's not a lot like. I said about Night Rain before it came out. True, a lot of people hated on Night Rain before it came out, and it turned out to be a pretty smash success. Not a hater, but he is due. He is due for a flop. I mean, he never has a flop. That's the thing. Like, he's been due for a flop for like 4 games now, and it just never happens. The dude he physically cannot create a flop. I don't think it's possible. It'd be like trying to friggin', you know, have diarrhea out your rib cage. It just don't work, you know what I mean? That's a really weird example, but you get the point. In all games are now at least $70. Yeah, true, the games on Switch 2 are also, you know, that $80 price tag is starting to look more normal, which is sad. Wesley, what's up, dude? How are you? Switch 2 is like 300? No. Switch 2 is like 600, I think. 550 or 600. Wanted to ask you a question. What is faith to you? How would you define being Christian? Define being Christian? That's a big question. So well, that's actually 2 questions, I guess. Well, faith is the it's the I'm trying to remember the words to the specific verse. It's the for one, I don't think faith is the absence of evidence. A lot of people are like, you got to take something on faith. That means you have no proof. That's not true. It just means you don't have all the answers. You can have a decent amount of evidence that points in a direction, and then have faith that that is the right direction, even though you don't know 100% that it is. So I don't think being a Christian is about just blindly following something just because, and you have to just have faith that it's true. You should examine the evidence, and you should actually know why you believe what you believe, not just in Christianity, but in all of life. You need to know why and you need to be able to defend what you believe and understand your position, and learn the counter arguments against your position. Don't just focus on what you think and what you've heard or what the pastor told you or what your parents told you. You need to learn and examine things for yourself. But what it means to be a Christian is, number one, you have to have faith. Number two, you have to actually follow Christ. That's the part that people get wrong. You can believe in Jesus and be the worst, like furthest from a Christian type of thing that has ever existed, right? Just the Bible says that even the demons believe, but yet they tremble, which means that if demons can believe and they're demons, well, then belief is not the only part of the puzzle, is it? So then you have to actually you have to commit your life to actually doing what is commanded, living your life a certain way, not doing certain things that other people would do, doing other things that other people would not do. You have to commit to a Christian life. You can't just say I'm a Christian and then live any way you want. That's not how it works. I'm sorry to tell you, but there is a requirement of things that you need to be doing. Now, those things don't save you. You aren't a Christian because you do those things. It's sort of like the cold, like the common cold, like when you get sick. Like if you have a stuffy nose and a sore throat, those are symptoms of a cold. But that doesn't necessarily definitely mean you have a cold, right? It just means you have the symptoms of a cold. So just like in that scenario, good works, doing good things are the symptoms of being a Christian. So like if you're a Christian, those things will be there. But just because you're doing good things does not make you a Christian. Just like having a sore throat doesn't mean you have a cold, doing good things doesn't make you a Christian. But you can't have a cold and not have a stuffy nose and a sore throat. So you can't be a Christian and not do the right things. Does that make sense? It's kind of a conundrum, I guess. Hidetaka Miyazaki, he's a punishing savior, I'll tell you that. Oh, Jesus. Speaking of the Lord and Savior, dude needs to come help this guy because I'm about to F him up. Here we go. Ha, ha. Yeah, the fruit on your tree, exactly. The fruits of the Spirit is how the Bible would put it. Would be awesome and terrible at the same time. I still wanted a night rain though. Proximity mic and night rain would actually be sick. If you could have like expeditions with multiple people, like not just people on your team, which is kind of what Duskbloods will be like. So proximity mic and Duskbloods would be, I don't know. You'd have burnt peanut clips, just like you have the Arc Raiders clips. You'd have burnt peanut clips too. Lock on to this whore. Lock on to him! I freaking hate this guy. Stupid delay attacks, bro. Come on. Chill out, bro. Alright, we finally did it. Would you rather have Bloodborne 2 or Sekiro 2? Bloodborne 2. I would rather have a Bloodborne 2. But that's only because I like the setting and atmosphere of Bloodborne better than Sekiro. Sekiro 2 would be so goated though. I would love Sekiro 2. I'm upset that From Software never gave us a DLC or anything for that game. Freaking horse. How do you miss that? How do you miss that? They gave each enemy a way to get out of a chain attacks. Oh, you gotta be. I hate perfumers, dude. As in there are moments where you sin as a faithful Christian, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I think every Christian goes through stints of time, or sometimes long periods of time, where you don't feel like you're living up to what you should be. But I mean, that is sort of the whole point of what Jesus did, is he paid the price so you didn't have to. So in the times when you do suck as a Christian, it is the comfort is that that price has already been paid. Hey, I'm out of, no, I have one more lightning spear. Oh, we got both of them. Goated lightning spear. All my life I was trying to be a perfect Christian, but I was not quite there. You're never gonna be there, bro. You'll never be perfect. It's just never gonna happen. Oh my god. Do you feel like FromSoft made Dustblood to secretly be Bloodborne 2 because of Sony owning the IP rights? Or do you feel like they want Dustbloods to be its own thing entirely? I feel like it's going to be its own thing entirely. The whole Bloodborne 2 mantra that's been repeated about the Duskbloods is pretty silly to me, honestly. Because the only thing that is similar to Bloodborne in the entire trailer that we've seen is the one vampire dude. And that's really it. I mean, you have some kind of Victorian-ish castle scenes and stuff, but that's about it. I think people just want Bloodborne 2 so much that anytime they see anything remotely close to it, they just jump to the whole Bloodborne 2 comparison. And it's just not a thing. The Dustbloods is going to be an extraction PvP PvE game. This is not Bloodborne 2. I hate to smash your copium. I hate to smash your hopium. But the Dustbloods is very much going to be its own thing and not even close to what Bloodborne was, and it never will be. Was it hard to get this mod running? No, it was super easy to install. It is being a little choppy right now, though. Are you gonna play Phantom Blade Zero? Hopefully they give us a hard mode that compares to a Souls-like. Yes, I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play friggin' Phantom Blade Zero so hard it might have a child. That's how hard I'm gonna play it. Have you played the first Berserker Kazan? Yep, I have. I did my whole first playthrough is live on my channel. I live streamed my entire first playthrough. All right, perfumer lady, come on. If Sony made a Bloodborne 2, it would be an instant success. Don't know why they are just sitting in it. Well, for a while it was thought that Sony wouldn't let them. Or for a while it was thought that Sony was the problem. But it turns out that they tried to make a Bloodborne remake already. And From Software shut it down. We don't know why, but it has been confirmed that Sony wanted to make a Bloodborne remake, and From Software said no. So we'll just have to wonder on that for a while, I guess. Take 10 streams because there's a lot of gank in this mod. You think I should just run forward? EGN, what's up, dude? I need to find another friggin' Grace. Holy God. Man, the graces are few and far between, aren't they? Yeah, this mod cranks the difficulty up quite a bit. Oh! Holy. And you can shoot twice that fast? You can shoot twice that fast, huh? Wow. I'm stuck in a place. Any guesses? Is it in a game or in the real world? V8 Gamer, thanks for the sub. Appreciate you, dude. The Grace is far from here? Oh, there's a shortcut nearby. Well, too late now. We are DED dead. Let's see if it's a street from DS1. Basically, yeah. Do we need at least one more FromSoft game with that Bloodborne setting atmosphere? Have it on all platforms? It could happen. It could happen. We'll see. We'll see what they announce next. I'm interested to see what that'll be. In a game? You're stuck in real life too? Oh, so both. In the game, let me see. What game are you playing? How do I download the mod? So you have to have a Nexus mod subscription. So if you Google Nexus mod, it's like $8 or $9 a month or something like that. I don't know. It's pretty cheap. And you have to sign up for Nexus mods, and then you can go on there and just type in Elden Ring the Convergence, and you just download it and install it, and boom, you can play it. But you do have to have Elden Ring and the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. You have to have both in order to be able to play the mod. Okay, so this gate I can open from the other side. Okay. My reasoning for being faithful is because it's just, look at the world and universe so systematically designed in such an intricate way, which made me come to the conclusion that God is real. Yeah, so that is the argument from intelligent design and irreducible complexity. And those are pretty solid arguments for why there is a God, yes. Alright, we're gonna try and just run it. We're gonna try and run it. Make our souls run. A rune run. We're gonna rune run it. Rune run, rune run, rune run. Let's go. Holy. Kind of forgot about that dude in the tunnel, I'm not gonna lie. Oh! There's the friggin'... Open it! Let's go! Look at him just go to town. Longest animation ever. Hey! I can do... Oh. Let's rest, reset the enemies and everything. Oh, I didn't know you could download it without a subscription. That's cool. I thought you had to have a subscription. Strengthy poo. Finally, we're able to level up a little bit. The guess in the game? Let's see. I'm gonna guess you're stuck in... Constance. Is that the game? Are you playing Constance? Demon of baby oil, fight win. I think you have to get killed and taken to prison. Like, you know, like in Bloodborne, when you die by the bag dudes and they take you to prison, that's where you fight Diddy, the demon oil, demon of baby oil. That's where you fight him. My internet is sucky, but it usually only takes me 15 minutes to download an overhaul mod like that. That's interesting. Yeah, I did not know. That is probably the most perfect Christian. No, I'm one of the worst, probably. Honestly, no. That is absolutely not true at all. Lords of the Fallen getting delayed bums me out, man. I still don't get why they did it. They did it to enhance the quality of the game. So, yeah, well, they did it for two reasons. One was to enhance the overall quality of the game, because through playtesting with their group of playtesters, they identified several things that they could add into the game to make it a lot better. And so they wanted to do that. But then the second thing, and probably what pushed it over the edge, is that they want to avoid the busy holiday season, you know, with all the games releasing in October, September, November, and December. They want to put it at the beginning of the year to give it a better chance of success, so that people will have money to buy it, and you know, their focus won't be shifting all over the place. They'll be able to have, you know, more eyes on the game because there's less things to pay attention to. So it was strategic and also to better the gameplay. Hey, finally. Diddy versus Mikola. Well, I have played Constance a while ago, but no. It's not a Metroidvania. Is it Sekiro? Your cheeks are not ready. This mod is pretty freaking tough. Not gonna lie. I like it. I guess definitely made for seasoned Souls players who want a little bit more of a challenge. This is not something that you play as like your first Elden Ring experience. No. It's pretty tough. It's pretty tough. Have you heard of Relic the First Guardian? Yes, I have. And I plan on playing the F out of it here in a little over a month. All right, let's see who this is. Oh. It's this dude. Probably gonna have a different move set though. Okay. He does have a little bit of a different move set. Yeah, things are different. It's not a Souls-like. Yeah, the Relic is a Souls-like. Yeah, I'm excited for it. Is it? Are you playing? Are you playing Crimson Desert? Oh, terrible Souls etiquette. I should have sent this back down. What am I doing? Keep going further in the castle after killing the child. You will find something better. Okay. So far, I haven't. Oh, I do have 2 different weapons related to be 2025. Is it? Oh no, it's not that. I don't know. I'm stumped. By the looks of it, I think Lords of the Fallen will be a banger. It's gonna, yeah, it's 1000% gonna be a banger. The question is, how much of a banger is it gonna be? We actually have a bunch of Lords of the Fallen news to talk about tonight on the news break. God dang it, bro. He's very aggressive. I mean, he usually is aggressive, but he's even more aggressive now than he is in the base game. That was, he's pretty nasty. Rookie mistake? Yeah, that kind of, yeah. And I still didn't send the elevator down, man. I'm rooking it up right now. In the name of I accept this message. It might be a game I haven't played. Are you sure I've played it? What am I doing? Request. Matt should finish Convergence, please, Matt. You guys think I should do a full playthrough of the Convergence mod? Thanks for the super chat, Wesley. F. Oh! How? We're getting clapped right now, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, you guys think I should? Maybe we'll keep playing it next week. We got to check out Curse Mark tomorrow because I really want to check that one out. But if you guys want to see it, maybe we'll just continue the Convergence mod after this week. And just do till the relic comes out. Yeah, he's very strong and he's very fast. The Game Awards 2012. Oh, are you talking about Expedition 33? Adidas, I would love to see you play more Convergence in the future or even a full run. Okay. Quickly, everyone super chat. No, you don't have to super chat me. The kitty was way too much health. He does have a lot of health. You're right about Neo. I'm stuck on the Batcave boss. It's a tough game. It's its own deal. You got to be good at Neo. Yeah, we'll probably play more Convergence unless something else. There might be a couple games I need to check out. I have to think about it. I might want to check out a couple more indies real fast. But we'll circle back to Convergence, I think. I'm enjoying this enough that, oh my god, the dude does insane damage. God dang it. That's faster than I remember. Good God. He is all about it, ain't he? Cameras everywhere. He's gonna take a minute to figure out. You really got to know every single move. Dude's crazy. He's a little sweaty. Just a little sweaty, I think. In the name of Hades Olympus. Oh, so you're playing Hades. I haven't played the game since the update. Changed the ending. I plan to do another playthrough so I can see the changes. For funds, I would definitely donate more. Hey, no, don't worry about it. Don't donate any more than what you're comfortable donating. You don't even have to donate anything at all. You haven't even played the base game yet? I would definitely start with the base game before you try to play this. 100%. They were very different from the final version. Oh, so you've been playing Convergence for a long time then. I didn't even know about it for a long time. With him nearby. Oh goodness, an upgrade, huh? I hear a... What do I hear? Imagine doing a massacre run on this Elden Ring mod. Bro, I've actually considered, like, one day would we ever attempt a massacre run in Elden Ring. That would be like the run to end all runs. It would be like the run that I retire on. Because in order to do it, you would have to kill everything in the entire game, pretty much. And then fight the Elden Beast. I don't even know if that's possible. To massacre the entire game, you would have to kill every single enemy in the entire game and all the bosses, and then take on the final boss and beat the game. I don't know that that's possible, honestly. That's lying. He just wants to keep all the Convergence to himself. Like Convergence is your first Elden Ring playthrough. Do not do it. Don't listen to Ryan. What's that? A massacre run? A massacre run. We've been doing it. We already did Dark Souls 1. We've been doing Dark Souls 2 here lately. But in each area of the game, so it goes area by area, not the entire game, because those games are more linear, so you can actually do it that way. But you could split Elden Ring into sectors too, like Limgrave, Liurnia, Caelid, and do it that way, I guess. But that's probably how you'd have to do it. But yeah, so in each area, you kill every enemy in the entire area plus the boss without dying. So you have to massacre the entire area and kill the boss. That's why it's called a massacre run. Massacre, no. Level 1 Convergence run while doing open heart surgery. Yeah, that's we'll start that on Monday. Go in, don't tell me what to do. How about that? You know what? Just for that, just because of that, I'm gonna take a bite of my muffin before I go in. How about that? You like that? Huh? You like it? You want me to eat some more? I'm big and tough. Let's do it. It'd be nice if... Why does it take so long to recover from... Oh my god, how do you pop out of that? Two in a row? Oh, he almost killed me with the scream. There are so many. And these spells, god dang, like the spell is over and I feel like it adds more delay after the spell. I think I'm just gonna have to forget the spell and just two-hand him. I massacred the muffin, true that. That's one thing I am talented at. Oh god, I just dumped the muffin on my lap. No, that's good. That is good right there. You play Silk Song? Yep. I streamed my whole first playthrough of Silk Song as well. And we did the whole third act. That's all up on the channel there as well. You should massacre run this mod? No, we didn't. We would do that for the rest of our lives. Go massacre it that way. Alright, this is the one. Time to go to work on him. How many runes do we even have? Actually, might not be worth it. I think we're getting worse. I don't know what's wrong with me. Although I will say this. This dude has very few double attack opportunities. I feel like everything you almost have to just hit once. You admit you're talented at putting stuff in your mouth? I'm the best mouth putter stuffer inner that's ever existed. Watch. See how huge this bite is? Watch this. Easy work. You can parry? I don't have a shield. Yeah, I don't have a shield. Yeah, maybe we need to come back. We're not very leveled at all. Oh, F. Sweet God. Oh! What an intricate roll dance he is. The elevator, I keep forgetting to send it back down. You know, Cho. No, I'm not gonna say it. I almost read it. I almost did. But I'm not gonna, no, I'm not gonna say it. No. Matt should stream the Ocarina of Time remake. It's my wife's chat over there. That's one of her favorite games ever. I want to stream actual good games though. Okay, she's very upset. Alright, we'll do one more attempt, then we gotta do the news break. I'd love to just keep playing, but we gotta talk about the news. There's too much news to talk about. We can't skip it. I should play GTA 6? Nah, bro. GTA 6 is... Nothing in that game interest me at all. Please, I streamed you Elden Ring. Only like twice.
I still did it twice.
You only streamed it like twice, though.
So? Still did it twice.
Yeah. Alright, chat. Alright, chat. Alright. Do you guys think I should stream the Zelda Ocarina of Time remake? Put your opinion in the chat. And don't let her pressure you. Give your honest opinion. You're not interested at all. Yeah, GTA 6 is just... I'm not a GTA fan. I don't care. I don't give 2 Fs. It's the biggest game ever made, and it's gonna sell like crazy, and I don't give 2 Fs about it. Oh! Bro, if you dodge the stomp, then you get clapped by the double strike. We are totally pressured. No, don't let her pressure you. It's good. Get your tunic on, Matt. Hyrule needs us. No, dude. I don't know. I'd say yes, but only if you're gonna enjoy it. Unless you want to be a game journalist, then you can have. Then you have to do that even if you don't like it a ton. Well, game journalists just don't like video games in general. Unless they have lesbians, gay people, and trans people in them. Oh, and some black people too. Gotta throw them in there. GTA 6 is king of all games, but I want Sekiro 2 or Pirate Souls. Not interested in getting it, but I probably will watch you play. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be against checking out. I mean, I played like maybe a little bit of Breath of the Wild, like maybe like an hour or two, and that was fun. I mean, I didn't hate it or anything. So Ocarina of Time, I wouldn't be opposed to trying it. We'll challenge run it. We'll play it, but we'll do a challenge run where we play the Ocarina of Time, but then we just quit and play Elden Ring instead. It's called the Elden Ring Zelda run. So yeah. Betray the streamer. Agree with the wife. Before you play Ocarina of Time, we need to see the playthrough of Dark Souls 1 on a TI-84 graphics calculator. Yeah, no, we can do that easy. Yeah. In fact, no. What we'll do is we'll play Dark Souls 1, but as like a text-based old old RPG style, you know, where you like have to write in each command, and then they just do it from there. Yeah. PayPal is. God dang, she's bribing everybody in the chat. No wonder people are saying we should play it. F that. F that. All right. We got to talk about the news. We got a lot of news to cover. I'd love to just keep playing this mod, but yeah, we got work to do. So, let me get stuff set up here. Open that back up. Like I mentioned before, we have quite a bit to go over. But before we do that, I gotta go to the bathroom real fast. So you guys fight a boss while I'm gone, and then we'll we'll jump on into this news break. All right, so like I said, a lot of stuff to talk about. We're gonna go over things in order here. We got a video to watch too. It's gonna be a ton of fun. We got Giannis. Yeah, I saw that. What still going to the Heat, isn't he? Dude, I don't think that really makes the Heat like a championship contender automatically, but it definitely puts them deep in the playoffs, I think. It was a fun watch. I really enjoyed that. My thoughts on the Elden Ring, before we talk about the news here, my overall thoughts on the mod so far, the Elden Ring Convergence mod is... The Elden Ring Convergence mod is peak, bro. Legit, From Software should hire those developers, buy the rights to the mod, and release it as a full-on expansion to the game. That's how freaking good it is. It doesn't feel like you're playing a mod. It feels like you're playing an Elden Ring DLC. That's what's crazy about it. I am beyond impressed by what they did with that. Congrats to them. I was worse than the OG Lords of the Fallen. You guys don't like my janky boss fight? See, this is how I get back at you guys. For every time I get ganked or janked to death and you guys say skill issue and you make fun of me on stream, now I can make fun of you for getting janked to death. Take that. Emergence mod stream was so fun to watch. Well, we'll probably have more of them coming. We'll probably do some more Convergence next week as well. Enemy's defense backcourt with Bam and Giannis is about to be insane. This is true. They're going to have a lot of rim protection for sure. That's going to be crazy. You know, a famous indie game called The Binding of Isaac did that with a popular fan mod? Did they really? I'd never heard of that game before. That's crazy. Well, From Software should do it. Okay, first topic of the day. We got a lot of Lords of the Fallen topics to talk about. This is just the first one. Marek Tyminski, the CEO of CI Games, posted on Twitter his letter to investors giving the development update of Lords of the Fallen 2 and giving us a little more insight into the delay and why it took place. For the most part, nothing has changed. Basically, he just goes over the same things we already knew, which is that due to the holiday season and holiday rush and all the games that are coming out later this year, they want to miss that and put it at the beginning of next year. to give the game a better chance of success and have less competition. And then also the Souls-like, and then also the playtesting group has identified some key elements that they think would make the game a lot better, and they want to add those in. So they're going to use this additional time to improve the game even further and then release it in 2027, right? So not a lot has changed from what we already knew about why the delay was taking place. But a couple things that we did learn from his tweet here is, number one, the game is playable start to finish. So they're deep enough in development that the game is actually already done in large part, but it's just not completely polished and there's not everything they want in the game added to it, right? So the game is playable start to finish. It's just not where they want it to be yet for a full release. So that's an important detail, because there's some speculation that they hit some kind of big, bug or problem with the game and therefore they had to delay it. But I don't think that's the case. I mean, it still could be true technically, but I think it's much more likely that what they're saying is the actual truth and the game's actually almost finished. They just want a little extra time to make it better, and they want to miss all the competition that's coming later this year. But he also points out the fact that this game is very important. He calls it the most important game they've ever released. And I think that is due to the fact that if this game fails, it could put their entire studio in a very bad situation, because they've invested a ton of time, a ton of money, and there's a lot behind this. And so they really need this game to do well. So I think they're trying to be extra cautious in not only the release time, but also the quality of the game that they put out, which is exactly what you want them to do, right? This is a good decision and a good thing. It just sucks for us players because we have to wait longer to play it, right? But he did stress the fact that this is the most important game they've ever released. And so there's a lot riding on it. So we have to keep that in mind when we're, criticizing their actions, because we don't know the ins and outs of their business and, just what's at stake if this game doesn't do well. Like, you would probably be pretty cautious as well if your entire livelihood relied on the success of one thing. You would take as much time as you possibly could and take every precaution you possibly could to make that thing as good as it possibly can be to preserve your livelihood and the livelihood of everyone around you, essentially, right? And that's what they're doing with the delay. So just a little bit more insight into what we basically already knew about Lords of the Fallen 2. But yeah, still gonna be peak. It'll just be peak in 2027 now. You've been having it easy in your recent runs. Well, we've been doing some pretty hard challenge runs, bro. Hope I was super chatted. Yeah, we will continue playing Convergence. I will continue playing Convergence. Lead Pull Blind Isaac's favorite roguelike ever. That game is insanely addicting. I'll have to look that up. Binding of Isaac. Maybe we can look it up on YouTube here in a minute. So they're just improving the gameplay. Yeah, they're improving the gameplay and dodging the competition of the end of this year. All right, so this is a big From Software topic here. So we have some more news about the Kadokawa activist investor situation. Kadokawa is the parent company of From Software, right? And there is a group called Oasis Management that has been increasing their stake in Kadokawa. So much so that they are now the #1 stakeholder. They hold the majority stake in Kadokawa. And they've been increasingly buying more and more as time has gone on. And what is happening right now is Oasis Management is making a push to oust the CEO of Kadokawa and install a new one, and they cite a bunch of different reasons for this. One of them is that they don't agree with the handling that Kadokawa has done with From Software's IPs. So um, so one of them is that they disagree with how Kadokawa has handled From Software's IPs. That's probably a better way to put it. They think that Elden Ring and many of their other titles, but probably particularly Elden Ring, have a ton of potential that Kadokawa is not capitalizing on. Things like, where is Elden Ring 2? Where is Bloodborne 2? Where is Dark Souls 4? Where is Sekiro 2? So Miyazaki, he makes things that he's passionate about, and he's a creative person, and he doesn't always make the sequel that we want him to make, and he rarely ever does, actually. And so because of that, we get all these peak titles, right? Miyazaki pumps out just pure gold all the time. It's just not what most developers would do. Most developers would see a major success and say, okay, we need to make another one of those because people like it and they buy it. Miyazaki doesn't operate that way. He makes a major success and he doesn't care about all the things that most developers care about. He cares about creating the next thing that he's really passionate about making. And because of that, Oasis management is pointing to the fact that there's a lot of potential left on the board that could be leveraged to increase profits for investors. So that's one thing that they are alleging. And they recently tried to make a push to oust the CEO and to try and they put out a proposal to push forward some of their ideals and force Kadokawa to move more in a profit-centric direction instead of a let Miyazaki cook direction, right? Well, the good news is that proposal failed, and the proposal by the CEO actually ended up winning. So as of right now, things are looking okay. But like I said, Oasis Management is continuing to purchase more stake in the company, and as things go on, it'll probably get brought up again in the future, and the vote will get tighter and tighter as Oasis Management begins to accrue more and more stake in the company. So although it looks like we dodged a bullet for the time being, it's not good news for the future because this doesn't look like a problem that's going away, right? So um so we just kind of have to keep our fingers crossed and hope that they have a change of heart or somebody swoops in and buys more of the company. But I'll tell you this, though. Miyazaki is not going to lay down and just pump out slop for these fools, even if they end up, getting their way and Kadokawa has to start moving the direction they want them to. I'm telling you right now, Miyazaki will say, "Peace out, bros," and he'll go start his own studio and start making indie games. And I actually think that might be one of the best scenarios. Because Miyazaki as an indie developer, bro, I could see him making even more peak products as an indie developer. So I don't think that an indie Miyazaki game is anything other than like pure peakness. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we don't know what's gonna happen with this, but what we do know is that things are okay for now. There's a bit of a rocky future ahead. We have to see what happens. But regardless, I'm not super worried because I know that Miyazaki is just not that kind of creator, and he's gonna continue to produce what he loves regardless of who he's working for, even if he has to be working for himself. right? So, but it still would suck to see From Software fall to the wayside and start doing some dumb stuff. But I will say this though, here's another little angle, and this is maybe not as popular as people, you know, this is maybe not the popular opinion, but let me just paint you a picture real fast. Let's say Miyazaki leaves From Software. From Software starts pumping out a bunch of things related to their existing IPs. So they make Elden Ring 2, they make Dark Souls 4, they make Sekiro 2. You know, they start making all these things and capitalizing on these strong IPs that they know they have an audience for. And Miyazaki leaves and goes and starts making games on his own. So then all of a sudden we're getting more From Software games. Maybe not quite as good as what Miyazaki would make, but a lot of the people that were making them with him would probably still be there. Those that don't leave with him, probably. Uh, so we'd still be getting From Software games and titles that we've all been wanting. Plus, we get peak Miyazaki coming over here on the side. I'm just saying, that's not what I want to happen, but I wouldn't hate it either. Okay, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's definitely a crazy, rocky situation, though. By the sound of things, I speculate they are not making Elden Ring 2 at the moment. No, I would bet not. I don't know that we'll ever see Elden Ring 2 as long as Miyazaki has a say. I want the CI games and the rest of the devs making Lords of Fallen 2 to succeed so bad. I'll be there day one to buy whichever most expensive deluxe edition there is for that game. I'm saying, bro. If I can, especially if you get a couple days early access, I'm sold. I'm sold for sure. When I see Hollow Knight being made with just 56k and 2 people, that makes me think, so what? Let him just leave and make whatever he wants. This is true. That's what I'm saying. He could just do it on his own, you know? And maybe his games wouldn't be as grand, you know, wouldn't be as big of a scale, but you know, they would still be amazing. They would still be amazing. Oasis is boggling my brain. Elden Ring is arguably the greatest game of all time. Game of the Year DLC got nominated. They have tons of merch. They're making a movie, and it's still not enough. Yeah, the problem is that, and this happens in companies all the time. You know, you see it a lot when companies are sold to like investors or people who come in and take the business over after someone built it from the ground up, is that the original founder has a passion and a desire and a model that they're using. And so they build their business based on all these key pillars and ideals and, you know, business practices and all those types of things. And it works really well and it starts to grow and it grows really big and huge. But a lot of those ideals and things aren't, a lot of times aren't what it aren't super profit motivated. They're reputation motivated and principle motivated. So when an investor comes in, they see those things and they're like, okay, that's cool, but they're not making me money, because the investor doesn't care about the business. They care about their investment in the business and whether they can get a return on that. So what ends up happening is the investor comes in, takes what is a working, healthy model, and then they F it up because they're worried about trying to get their investment back plus some, rather than recognizing the greatness that was already in front of them and just helping it to flourish and continue to grow. And this seems to be what's happening with the Oasis management situation. Anyway, we'll see what happens with that. I'll kind of keep an eye on it. I'm going to try and do some more research into it, and I'll probably put out like a long form video kind of diving into all the deeper details of it and trying to explain it the best I can, because there's more to the story and a lot has happened before this, and I'm sure there'll be more developments soon coming. So I'm going to try and see if I can put a video out on this soon. Sekiro No Defeat, the anime for Sekiro is not releasing, but a theatrical trailer is releasing tomorrow on YouTube. I don't know exactly what time. Well, this will tell us at least where I'm at. The time is 5 a.m. tomorrow. So in 5 hours from now, a new trailer for Sekiro No Defeat. This is an anime I'll probably actually watch. I'm not an anime guy. I don't typically watch anime. But a Sekiro anime, that I'll at least try an episode or two out. So I'm gonna watch that trailer too. We might watch it on tomorrow's stream actually. Maybe I'll save it for that. I feel like it's good if we get more souls consistently. There could be some positives to it, I'm not gonna lie. There could be some positives to it. So, okay, so Xbox is increasing the prices of consoles starting August 4th. Sorry, starting August 1st. Series S 512 gigabyte will be $499. Series S 1 terabyte will be $599. Series X 1 terabyte will be $749, and Series X 1 terabyte and with a disk drive will be $749. So yeah, it's basically all the Series S models are going up $100, and then all the Series X models are going up $150, is essentially how the pricing is working out. Everything is getting more expensive in gaming. We've talked about, I put out a tweet earlier today. I was like, I regret every question I ever asked Grok because the AI boom is what's contributing to all of this. The component prices are going sky high because of AI. That's essentially pretty much the entire reason. Some people say, "Oh, tariffs are tariffs had an effect a little bit, but by and large, almost all of it is coming from component prices being increased because AI companies are buying up so many of the components that the supply is short, and when supply goes low, price goes up. That's the law of supply and demand, right? So, and this is not going to stop, apparently. According to Insider Gaming, Xbox expects further price increases in 2027. So it's not even like, we're hitting another price hike and we can look forward to the future or coast it out a little bit. No, it looks like we're just going to keep continuing to climb further and further, which calls into question the next generation of consoles. What the F are we going to do when we get to the next Xbox and PlayStation 6 and Switch 3 and those we could be looking at, by the time that rolls around, we could be looking at 12, 13, $1,400 consoles. It's just not going to be sustainable. There has to be a crash at some point in the future, I would say. But that's really going to suck because it's going to cause a ripple effect across the entire industry. It's going to affect games, game developers, consoles, publishers, all of it. It's going to be a bad ordeal. So things are not looking good in gamedom, my friends. Not looking good at all. Really hope to see you showing up in 5 years. I really think you have what it takes to build a legit community. Hey, thanks, bud. Wow, for an abusive bachelor, you're not very abusive. You really need to work on your abuse. But I appreciate that. I don't plan on stopping. I mean, I've kind of committed to the grind on this, so we're going to try and grind it out and turn this channel into something, you know what I mean? What are your thoughts on the Steam machine? It's way weaker than my mid-range PC. Yeah, it's really not, it's not a good investment at all. Now, I'm actually I'll have a short out about this tomorrow, but I talked about it on Tuesday's stream. The Steam machine, its prices suck, all right? I don't like that it costs that much. But the ideology and the reasons that Steam went ahead and priced it at that is was are very solid, and it's actually a good way to run their business, I think. The problem is that it's just a lot of money, and I think that the machine is not going to sell very well because there's not enough upside to the purchase. It's not powerful enough to justify the price. It's not convenient enough to justify spending that much more when you could just buy a console anyway for cheaper, for hundreds of dollars less, right? So I think it's gonna flop pretty hard, honestly. I don't think it'll perform very well at all. I saw that this morning as Xbox being my main way I game. I'm heartbroken, but not unexpected. It's just pushing me to build my PC as soon as possible so I can play some Steam games and Xbox games on Windows. Yeah, I mean at this point, the higher consoles are climbing. At this point, it makes sense to start investing in a PC. You know, it makes sense if you're gonna be, you know, a fairly hardcore gamer, you may as well start investing in a PC unless you just really want to stick with a certain platform. But I wouldn't do Xbox. Xbox is a burning ship. It's currently sinking. And I don't know that we'll even have an Xbox in 5 years. We'll see. They never made money on hardware. It's just logistics. True, yeah. Just sucks that gaming is starting to become an expensive hobby when it used to be so much more accessible. Definitely gonna look at building a PC. Yeah, I would definitely recommend. That's why I've been investing in my PC here recently. I upgraded the RAM a couple months ago. I just put a new processor in it a couple days ago. I'm gonna do the graphics card next, although that one's gonna be the suckiest one because the prices on those are so friggin' high. So yeah, I'm investing in my PC right now as well because, you know, the longer you wait, the higher the component prices are going to go. So if you're going to do it now. I've been watching you for about a year. I changed my name. Oh, you changed your name? Okay. All right, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. Thanks for watching me for a year though. That's awesome. Feel like it's not Steam's fault for price. No, it's really not Steam's fault. It's really just the economic climate that they're in. That's really the big problem. Okay, more Lords of the Fallen stuff to talk about here. The CEO of CI Games has confirmed that they will not be at Gamescom this year. So there will be no Lords of the Fallen 2 showing at Gamescom. They said that the ROI just doesn't make sense for them. It makes much more sense for them to take the money they would spend on getting the trailer out in Gamescom and spend that money on the actual game instead and developing it and getting it ready for the 2027 launch. So if you're hoping to see him at Gamescom, you're not going to see him there, but that's okay. Right? Right, guys? We don't need to see him anyway, right? Oh god, they keep breaking my heart, but at the same time, you know, even if they were going to be at Gamescom, they've already delayed the game, so it doesn't make a ton of sense for them to just show us another gameplay trailer, right? I mean, it wouldn't really matter. But yeah, no Gamescom, sad news. Oh, mostly clips? All right, cool. Well, thanks. Hey, whatever you watch, if you engage with my content at all in any fashion whatsoever, even if you're a hater, which I have plenty of those as well. In fact, this is funny. There's a guy on Facebook that literally just watches my content to tell me to quit creating content. He'll just follow my content around, see my clips, and he'll just post, "You're awful at this. Stop. You should quit. Stop." And he's even gone so far as to private message me. He will DM me just to tell me that I am awful at this and and that I should quit and stop making content. Which I find freaking hilarious. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. I did not lose any sleep over it whatsoever, but I do get a great laugh out of it. It's actually hilarious to me. I need a new CPU. My graphics card is too fast. It's current gen mid-range GPU, and my CPU can't keep up. Oh yeah. Well, at least CPU is a little bit less expensive. What other platforms are you streaming from? I stream on YouTube and Rumble mostly. Every now and then I'll stream on Kick too, but mostly I just do YouTube and Rumble. My brother gifted me this old PC case tower that came with a motherboard and graphics card. What part should I look into getting ASAP in terms of get it before the price goes up? It came with a motherboard and graphics card. It depends on what motherboard and graphics card it has in it. And I somewhat wait to get while I rebuild this thing. Well, RAM prices are going up probably the fastest, I would say. So I would probably start with the RAM and then probably get the GPU next, because that's gonna be your most expensive item. And if you go ahead and get that out of the way, you won't have to spend quite as much later on. That's what I would do, is get RAM first and then go for the big spend on the GPU. Okay. Positive Lords of the Fallen 2 news here. A rare thing, I know, but we finally got some positive Lords of the Fallen 2 news. Lords of the Fallen 2 will have a closed beta later this year. So the game just got delayed to 2027, but we will be able to play it, or at least a portion of it, this year, assuming you can get into the closed beta, right? So we have no date on this. All we know is it's coming at a later date. I would assume winterish time, somewhere around there. But like I said, no date at all at this point in time. But at this point, I'm willing to take whatever I can get. Just inject it into my freaking veins. All right? I just need that. I have a Ryzen 5 5600 just like you, and it's too slow. I just upgraded mine actually. Mine's a Ryzen 7 58 XT, 5800 XT. So I just put a new one in. But you have the same one that I used to have, I think. All right, so that's all we got on that's all we got for news topics, but we do have the Beast of Reincarnation preview that IGN put out. So spoiler alert, if you don't want to learn more about the game and stuff, if you're wanting to stay blind on Beast of Reincarnation, click off the stream now. We're about to watch this one. It's not a huge fan of IGN, but they get early access to a lot of games. So hey, I'll watch what they have here and there. So let's watch it and see what we think. I'm excited for this title. I'm going to try it out. We're going to stream it.
Is 2026 the year of the video game sidekick? Grace had Leon to bail her out in Resident Evil Requiem. Hugh had Diana to hack killbots for him in Pragmata. And now Swordmaster Emma has very good boy Ku to bring a bit of magical aid to her crossbow and blade in Beast of Reincarnation. At a recent Billy Game First Look event in Shanghai, I got to go hands-on with the first 2 hours of the stunning post-apocalyptic action RPG from Game Freak, the development team best known for being at the helm of the Pokemon series for the past 3 decades.
Super interesting.
I'm happy to report that based...
By the way, can we just talk about that for a second? How big of a shock was it when you learned that a game like this was coming from the same studio that makes friggin' Pokemon games? That was quite a change. That surprised me a lot.
On the opening chapter of Beast of Reincarnation's story, Game Freak seems to have successfully switched from catching them all to violently dispatching them all in this addictive new adventure that follows a deadly dynamic duo.
Clever.
Cool. Let's go.
Beast of Reincarnation hooked me from minute 1. Its story opens smack bang in the middle of a war zone and wastes little time in introducing the core combat concepts. Faced with hordes of blighted beasts that are the result of fauna fusing with flora, imagine Pokemon's Bulbasaur in his absolute angriest evolution, Emma can pull off fast sword-slashing combo attacks, as well as parries to open up her gnarly enemies to satisfyingly grisly finishing moves.
Yeah, see, the gameplay looks really good. It's got parry. You see the,
Additionally,
you see the
Emma's
deflect?
opening loadout comes with
You
a
see the
crossbow
deflect?
strapped to her wrist, allowing her to take out flying foes at range with
we got
rapid-fire
ranged
bursts
combat
that feel
too.
supremely responsive. So far, so fairly standard. However, it's the inclusion of Emma's loyal dog companion Ku that adds a satisfyingly tactical twist to Beast of Reincarnation's predominantly blade-based melee system. Ku will
Interesting,
automatically
okay.
attack the
Yeah,
enemies
what does
in
the
Emma's
dog do?
vicinity with a range of bites and tail whips, but with a tap of a button the battlefield is briefly suspended in super slow motion.
Look, this little root on his back, this reminds me of Pokemon right here. This thing looks like a Pokemon.
Allowing you to choose from up to 6 different special abilities at Ku's disposal in order to gain the upper hand against the enemy hordes. I spent much of my hands-on with Beast of Reincarnation blasting enemies with fireballs from my furry little friend, but I was also able to draw
Interesting.
roots up out of the ground to shatter the shield.
See, this is the most interesting thing about this game to me, is the way it blends action RPG style fighting and somewhat Souls-like combat with turn-based style combat. That's a really interesting crossover there, and I'm really intrigued to figure out how it works and if it's actually good.
Shields of more heavily armed opponents, and even tangle around the ankles of some of the bigger beasts I faced, binding them to the spot and allowing me to sneak in a few sword strikes with Emma's katana while the monster struggled to be free.
It's like a blend of Sekiro
What's
and
neat is how
Expedition
Emma's and
33
Ku's unique abilities are
all
strengthened by the
rolled
special
into
bond they
one
share. Each of Ku's attacks
package.
requires a specific number of fluorescence points to pull off,
Hey.
effectively like using mana or magic points in a JRPG,
honor.
and the only way you can earn those points is by nailing parries with Emma's sword. Thus,
Yeah,
parrying
get that
attacks is
deflect, son.
paramount.
So it is parry-centric, it seems. Like, he said that parrying attacks is paramount, so it's a key component of the gameplay. Which I've seen people say this isn't a Souls-like game. And I would probably agree with you. Maybe it's not a Souls-like game, but it's Souls-ish. You can't deny that.
But thankfully, the timing window for parries feels quite generous, so don't feel like you'll need to be a hard-tuned action RPG aficionado to be
Hey.
able to pull off Emma's throat-cutting counters.
Looks
And
delicious.
to be clear, Beast of Reincarnation's difficulty can be dropped down or ratcheted up at any moment via the pause menu. Equally, Ku's attacks give Emma some welcome buffs in return. For example, whenever Ku blasts his fireball attack at an enemy, every hit that lands successfully will recover a small percentage of her total HP. If you manage to nail the on-screen QuickTime events that trigger as each of Ku's attacks are deployed,
Probably at least 30. Yeah, I think I could take at least 36-year-olds in a fight to the death.
that will replenish an even more substantial chunk of Emma's health bar. This was admittedly fairly easy to do during the opening stretch of the game, but I was told that the QuickTime events will become more elaborate as Ku's attacks grow more powerful.
You see that abandoned village ahead? I suggest you search for clues there first.
Once I'd battled through the action-packed but ultimately
It's kinda
linear
some weak
opening
voice
stretch,
acting, to be
Emma and
honest.
Ku were unleashed into Beast of Reincarnation's post-apocalyptic slice of Japan. To be clear, there isn't an open world to explore here. However, Beast of Reincarnation's story is set across multiple quarantine zones, each a sprawling sandbox packed with secrets to find, a variety of enemies to encounter both monstrous and mechanical, and a single major boss beast to track down and eliminate.
A boss beast.
Given that my time with the story was short, I decided to focus on completing the main objectives. But I certainly felt the pull to explore the ruins
wonder
of
if
the
this is an
Oguchi
open
buffer
world
zone's
game or
landscape,
not.
with the numerous
looks
collapsed
like it
structures
is.
and rusted out mechs that littered the horizon just begging to be more closely examined. Actually maneuvering your way around the wilds of Beast of Reincarnation is a consistent blast. In what might be the best use of a video game heroine's hairdo since Bayonetta's magical mane was first let loose from her ponytail, Emma can use her hair in a number of interesting ways to find new
okay.
paths through her surroundings. Her fabulous
hair's a
follicles
grapple
bind together
hook.
to form solid vines that can whip her to distant ledges like a grappling hook. But they can also form temporary stilts beneath her feet whenever you hold down the jump button. giving her a boost up to out-of-reach places like a pair of Air Jordans.
Ah, interesting.
However, my favourite use of Emma's tricked out tresses is her ability to form log-like platforms in front of her by holding down the right trigger. Not only is this useful for creating bridges across gaps in the terrain, but I found it to be a great way to get the jump on groups of enemies I spotted wandering the world.
Can you use it during combat? That's a question I have.
By scrambling up to a vantage point and beaming out a bridge in the air over their heads, I was able to drop down for satisfying stealth attacks and tear robot sentries to shards of scrap before they'd even noticed I was there.
That's pretty cool. That's like Assassin's Creed type stuff.
Meanwhile, Ku isn't just a battle-ready buddy,
Yeah,
he's equally as useful outside of combat. Not only does he alert Emma to any enemies nearby,
Is someone there, Ku?
but he also sniffs out item crates that contain everything from crafting ingredients to armor sets and weapons.
Do you have something, Ku?
Oftentimes it's not enough just to locate these treasure chests though, since many of the ones I found remained trapped behind shuttered doors or required me to solve combination locks in order to open them, suggesting the need for some environmental puzzle solving that I didn't have time to slow down for during my hands-on. Although in hindsight, I probably should have made the time to properly scavenge for those optional goodies, because I went into Beast of
That's a big
Reincarnation's
boss
first
right
boss
there.
fight a little underleveled, and got absolutely trounced by an enormous mutant stag.
Keep moving. It might seem a lumbering giant.
We've all
but
been
it's
there,
something
buddy. We've all been there.
This was the first of the Nushi, the corrupted mega beasts that are unique to each zone of the map, and I initially struggled to parry the powerful swiping attacks of its antlers and the deadly spikes it shot from afar,
I don't blame
leading
you,
me to
bro.
swift deaths in my first couple of attempts. Thankfully, on my third try, I located a campfire
like a
overlooking the
camera
monster's
nightmare.
lakeside lair, complete with a strong box containing chainmail armor to boost my defense. And I was finally able to lock in and defeat the deadly deer with a combination of counters, Ku's support abilities, and some well-placed shots from the long-range bow I'd swiped from a dying
Did you
robot
see that
earlier.
camera jank right there?
It felt truly triumphant to topple this rampaging Rudolph, but my celebrations were sadly short-lived. Though the battle was won,
Good
the war
parries,
wasn't
clutch
over, and the
parries.
wounded monster retreated to its lair, likely to be encountered again later in the story.
I hate that. I hate it when you kill a boss and instead of them letting it die, they just have it run away. Like, why did I just spend all this time for you to freaking, sweep it off to be nurtured or something stupid?
It's retreating. Back to its lair, maybe?
Follow
Beast
it.
of Reincarnation
Hunt it
may
down.
feature
No
flashy
mercy.
combat and enjoyable exploration, but there's clearly quite a lot more going on beneath the surface. And I don't just mean deep within one of the numerous underground bunkers I was able to rummage around in during my hands-on. At a number of times, my mission objectives would lead me back to Emma and Ku's mobile base of operations, which was kind of like Death Stranding 2's DHV Magellan, only with fewer A-list actresses posing for photos. It's here that you can hose the blood off Ku's fur and arrange your loadout for your next objective. But at least during the story's opening hours, it's also where some playable flashbacks are triggered in order to flesh out the backstory behind how Beast of Reincarnation's post-apocalyptic world came to be. I'm hesitant to reveal too much about these sections for fear of story spoilers, but I
Yeah,
will
don't
say
spoil
that I
nothing.
enjoyed discovering the dramatic circumstances in which Emma and Ku first met and formed their unbreakable bond. Additionally, being without Ku for much of these
This game seems a little... So this is something I worry about a little bit when it comes to this game, is it almost seems like it's leaning into the whole dog relationship thing a little too hard. Almost like it's trying to make it a selling point for people that have dogs or like pets or animals or something like that. And that worries me a little bit just because, to me, a game should stand on its merits, not on you trying to exploit someone's emotional connection to something. So I worry that the story might be a little lackluster because they're just trying to push the dog lover vibe on you. I don't know this. I'm just saying this is a concern of mine is all I'm pointing out. Is your new baby girl a boy or a girl, or are you gonna the baby Miyazaki? Name the baby Miyazaki? No. We don't know yet. And I don't think we're gonna find out. I think we're gonna wait until the baby's born and then we'll just see what we get. If it's a boy, it'll be Elijah. If it's a girl, it'll be Ember.
Story stretches forced me to really get to grips with the basics of Beast of Reincarnation's swordplay, since I wasn't always able to lean on my magical man's best friend to bail me out during a battle. We don't have to wait long to find out if the thrills of Beast of Reincarnation's companion-based combat, terrific traversal mechanics, and imposing boss fights will go the distance. Since Game Freak's action RPG is set to arrive on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC on August 4th. There's still a lot to dig into here, from its skill trees to crafting and cooking systems, but based on its opening hours, I can say that Beast of Reincarnation has already got its claws into me. And before you ask, yes, you can absolutely pat the dog.
I knew you could. I'm telling you, they're pushing it too hard.
For more IGN previews, check out our hands-ons with Monster Fantasy and Resonance: A Plague Tale Legacy, and for everything else, stick with IGN.
Nice. Yeah, kill that deer. Get us some antlers. Oh, PETA's gonna have a field day with this game. Nice berry. Nice berry. Hey, nice. Yeah, it looks freaking good. I'm excited for that game. I do hope they put out a demo though. It would be really nice if like middle of next month we got a demo for this game, just a short little snippet of the game for us to try before the game comes out. That would be peak, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. I'm just saying that'd be on my wish list of demos. You already chose the name. We did, yeah. We chose the name, yeah. All right, guys, that's all we got for tonight. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Had a good time in the Convergence mod. We will play some more of it next week as well. When is it coming out? That game is coming out August 4th, 2026. So a little over a month from now. We will be, yeah, like I said, we will be playing some more Convergence mod next week. For the time being, tomorrow we're going to play Curse Mark. And it's a roguelike, Souls-like combo, top-down kind of pixel art game. Should be pretty fun. I'm excited to try it out. And yeah, had a good time though. Convergence mod is peak. Can't wait to play some more of it. Hope you guys come back and hang out with me tomorrow. And have a great night. See you then. Peace out.